Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Pickups. Now, there have been quite a few pickups that I've had since I've started recording again, but there's a couple of things that I'd like to show you. Can't actually wait to show you guys. A couple of these have been sitting on my shelf for a little bit. It's just stuff that I've gotten in the mail for the most part. So let's get right into it, shall we? This is going to be interesting. So the first thing is I went back to Whatnot and I picked up a couple of things from a single seller in California. I gotta tell you, I was unimpressed with the community environment that this guy was portraying. It was not a pleasant experience for somebody who wasn't part of the regular crowd. And the type of environment that I'm starting to notice is picking up on Whatnot, and it's something that they call the love test, where they put out a game and they demand that you show your love and support by increasing the price. Prove to me that you really love me by bidding. By that point, I had already bought a couple of things, so I don't know, Whatnot's starting to become a bit of a not fun place to shop anymore. It's ridiculous, to be perfectly honest with you. That said, I was able to pick up a couple of things, one of which was an Xbox One bundle. The more money that it gets up to, then the more games they'll add. And you know, you don't have time to actually look through to see if you own anything. So I took a chance on it, and there were a couple of games that I needed to add to my collection. So let's get right down to it. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt with the slipcover. Very happy about that. This is a lot of paperwork. Good grief. That is a lot. So, was able to get a copy of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Also got a copy of Sniper Elite 4. These prices are this person's store prices. I did not pay these prices, thank goodness. Factory sealed copy of the Walking Dead, A New Frontier. Another factory sealed copy of Shape Up for the Xbox One. A copy of Rocket League Collector's Edition. This is a PAL version. Of course, he didn't explain that, but I'm not too terribly upset because I collect worldwide. So it didn't bother me at all that it was PAL. And finally, the last one that I needed to add to the collection was Dragon Age Inquisition for the Xbox One. Anybody want an Xbox Live Gold trial for 2 days? Awkward, considering the Xbox Live Gold isn't really a thing. So all of this for one money. I didn't pay nearly what the sticker prices say, but there were a lot of duplicates. So the reason why I bid to begin with is because I've been on the hunt for another Xbox One controller. I have a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare controller and a Project Scorpio controller. So when he offered up another controller, it was kind of fate that I pick it up. I paid $49 for this, which I gotta be honest, that to me was a steal. And I'm really happy that I got this. And it is a Project Scorpio controller. Not in the greatest shape, but the fact that it's another Project Scorpio controller, oh, okay, I'll take that. That works for me. I don't mind that a bit. So, really happy to have that in my collection. So now I have two Project Scorpio controllers. No, we did this one next. So, then he offered up this game, and I needed to have it. It is a Steelbook for PlayStation 2. This thing is so heavy. Mortal Kombat Armageddon, this is the Sonya cover. Apparently they made several of these with different characters on the cover. And this is the only one he had. I paid a little bit over going rate. But you know, again, they work so quickly that you don't have time to actually view if you have it or not. Nice little thing right here. I thought that was pretty cool. So was able to add that to my collection. And it's in really good shape. The Steelbook's really nice. I don't know if you guys remember before, but I was complaining, man, why can't Switch make their Steelbooks with a little Switch logo up the top or something like that? Like they did back in the PS2 days? This is exactly what I'm talking about. That's funny. So, that was a pretty good grab. So, all of this from the same seller. One of the last things that he sold that I was very interested in, I was really excited to get it. When he said, oh, I got one of these, and I said, well, how much do you want? And he said, I want 200. No, he said, I want 225 for it. And I said, okay, well, if you put it up for 200, I'll buy it. And he said, okay, do you want the big one or the little one? And I said, well, give me the big one. Because, you know, me and handheld gaming don't go very well. I need the bigger the better. So, he shows just like this. I'm gonna mimic what he showed on screen. Here you go, man. Just for you. I said, I'll take it. I've been needing a Lynx in my system. I have several games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in my collection. And I didn't even have a Lynx. Yeah, that was awkward. And he opens up the cover and he says, oh, wait, there's a game in it. And he pulls out Road Blaster. He said, well, I guess I'm throwing that in. So I said, great. Awesome. I'm excited. It gets here. You guys ready for this? Wait for it. Wait for it. You ready? Yep. Yep. Are you kidding me? What? I paid $200 for this, guys. $200. I asked him if it worked. Now, is this my fault? Yeah, kinda. I got so excited that they had one that I just kind of pulled the trigger. So what can be done? I don't know the answer to that. I see some corrosion right here. Battery cover's missing, and this latch for the game cartridge is completely broken. Can I get replacement parts? I don't know. I'm going to have to look. If you guys have a reputable source for replacement parts, please let me know. I'll make it work. That was my Whatnot experience. So, some good. Some mediocre. And some absolutely terrible. All from the same seller. I'm not saying I'm done with Whatnot because that's just one person and one person can't represent the entire Whatnot brand. I get that. But I'm noticing it more and more. So, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But that's what I got from Whatnot. Don't mean to be such a downer about it, but I am a little angry. So, well, there you go. Alright. Got a couple of things from across the pond. By that I mean not this country. Pixel Heart was selling some Sega Genesis games, and I was just interested because they looked freaking awesome. So I bought them. Here we go. This is called Legend of the Magic Warrior Brave Battle Saga from Pixel Heart, Sega Genesis cartridge. This is how it comes. It comes with an instruction manual and the cartridge itself in a nice little clamshell case. It looks awesome. I watched a review, and they weren't very positive about this. But, you know, not every game is for everyone, and I only watched one review. I am still happy with my purchase. I can't wait to try it out sometime. Water Margin, Tale of Clouds and Wind, another game that just looked absolutely incredible to me. A nice little beat 'em up, it looks like, and I am very excited to try this one out. So it did, shipping cost a little bit of money. Yikes, shipping's so bad, just letting you know. Here we are in May 2022, shipping is still terrible. Alright, so was able to get those two. A pre-order came in. Now, I had a pre-order on Amazon, and I canceled it when Walmart, of all places, offered this special promotion for Switch Sports. Yay! I am very excited about this game. I haven't played it yet. I haven't had time. So it's still factory sealed. But worry not, my friends. I cannot wait to dig into this. pun intended. So the promotional was, it came with a bottle. Nintendo Switch Sports water bottle. Free with your pre-order. So, okay. That's cute. I actually love it. I love it a lot. What am I going to do with this? I have no idea. I mean, it's not collectible to me. So I'm probably just going to use it. For around the house for when I actually do play this and I break out in a sweat because I'm too old and out of shape. So I'll use it. I don't know. I thought that was cool. I'm just happy to have this game, though. That's really exciting to me. Next up must be Super Mario Strikers, man. I'm so excited for that game. So excited. All right, got a couple of things from Best Buy. They just randomly put this stuff on sale, and thanks to my community, Neo Mechasonic, in particular, he was able to point me in the right direction. And I got a copy of Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, finally, for a pretty decent price. This is factory sealed. I also got a copy of Bakugan Champions Vestoria. I don't know much about it, but I did know that it was like $5. So I will take a factory sealed Switch game for $5. I almost don't care what it is. Oh, I made an eBay purchase. Oh, let me tell you how terrible of a person I am for actually buying games on eBay. I'm supporting the scalper market in its entirety. Listen, there are very few games that I can remember so vividly growing up that were iconic to me. I wanted to make sure and get some representation of those games in my collection. Just so happened that, unbeknownst to me, the game that I'm talking about that I played on PC extensively was also released for the Atari Jaguar. And I was completely blown away. When I discovered that I immediately went to eBay, found a copy, bought it, and it's here. It just so happens to be cannon fodder for the Atari Jaguar, and it is factory sealed. I played the ever-loving crap out of this game on Windows. I love this game so much. So to get a factory sealed representation, I don't know if you guys are aware, I am trying to get at least one sealed game for every console, just to showcase what it was like sitting on a shelf in a retail store. This will be my Atari Jaguar representation, cannon fodder. I am very, very, very pleased that I have this in my collection. So, yep, I can't wait. I can't wait to find a Windows version so I can actually play it again. I'm sure it's on Steam somewhere or Good Old Games or something like that. But yeah, pretty happy. All right, let's go to Amazon. A couple of things from Amazon. I heard that this was going to be kind of in limited quantities, so I went ahead and picked up a copy while I could. It is called Monster Crown for the Xbox One. Yes, I know they made it for the Switch, they made it for PS4, but there weren't many copies made for the Xbox One, with the new packaging and the new branding of Xbox One either. So I went ahead and picked it up. It also looks like a really cool game, so I'm completely okay with this. So picked up a copy of Monster Crown. Not too long ago, they delisted this particular game from all eShops. So inevitably, the only way to play this absolute atrocity of a game is to own it physically. And, you know, I don't discriminate. Somebody out there is going to like to play this game. It is Fast and Furious Crossroads for PS4. I went ahead and picked up a copy as soon as I found out, which was much later, that it had just been delisted. So I would imagine that you still have time by the time you're watching this video. Go look that up. It's no longer available on the eShop. Think Scott Pilgrim, right? So now the only way to get it is physically. So if you're going for that full set, that's going to become one of those games that you're not going to be able to find too easily because it's going to be gobbled up. And then I also got a copy of Marsupilami. Okay. It's cute. It's $10. My wife oogled over the cover, as we do. So I was able to get a couple of Amazon purchases. A Target pre-order came in. I ordered this on Black Friday. It just now showed up on my door. It's called Akai from PM Studios for the PS5. So I was able to get that added to the collection, which is really nice. Okay. Then I had a peculiar Facebook Marketplace pickup. I saw on a collector's board that that this one person was looking to sell their Sharp NES TV. They said they were loath to let it go. They didn't want to sell it, but they fell on hard times and they needed to remove it from the collection. I unfortunately don't have an interest in a Sharp TV. The NES TV, it had the controller. It did not have the remote. It had all 4 feet in good condition. It was a great looking unit. And he wanted something like $1,800, which, if you know the value of that particular item with the controller, that's a steal. So if anybody wanted it, they were going to basically steal it from this guy. It's crazy. So I could tell that this guy didn't really want to sell this thing. So I message him and I say, hey, look, this is probably your holy grail, and you probably don't want to let it go. So let me ask you this. Here's what I do. I go for the Guinness World Record. I'm trying to add anything to my collection that I don't already own. You have something else that's maybe not as valuable, but I might want a lot of it. And maybe you can get the money that you need in order for you to get out of your hard time, and I get some games at a relatively okay price. And he said, I do, but I don't think you're going to want any of it if you're a collector and you have all these thousands of games. I get this quite often, actually. Somebody can trade in commons or have a bunch of commons, and I want to look at these because there are plenty of systems that I just don't have the basics, right? So I want to add more games to my collection. So if it's common, if it's uncommon, if it's rare, I want it in my collection. I don't care. So I convinced the guy that I'm interested in basically anything and everything, and he sends me a picture, and I said, okay, I want about 20 things just from what I can see from this picture. And he said, well, just come on down then, and I'll show you everything. I said, okay, great. So I drive down there, and the guy has everything set out on his front porch. Everything. So it was almost as if this guy was setting up a video games booth at a convention, and I was the only shopper, and I got to pick through everything, and it was really awesome. So I was able to pick up a couple of things, some things that he had that I really wanted, but I just couldn't afford to justify the cost that he was asking. I get why he was asking prices on certain things, but for like an MSX game, a strategy MSX game that I won't be able to play, mainly because I don't own an MSX, but I also can't read Japanese, I can't spend $100 on a game. Just, I don't know, call me crazy. But he did add some really cool things, and I am very excited to show you the first thing that I absolutely wanted, and what made me convince him that we can work out a deal, because I want this big ticket item. So I was able to pick up a Jaguar CD, which is really exciting. Sadly, it didn't have a power cord. I have one on the way. So I got one of the all-in-one power cords that hook up to the Atari Jaguar and the CD. And while I was at it, I also picked up one of the Sega Genesis ones. So don't know if it works. I bought it untested, but I bought it with the understanding that if it doesn't work, it's my loss. So I got it for a great price. Maybe it is broken. Maybe it isn't. I'm willing to take the risk, and it was for a good cause anyway. So I went ahead and picked up an Atari Jaguar. I'll keep you guys posted on whether or not it is legit and works. He had a couple of big box PC games. I only picked up one. I'm starting to run out of room on my PC shelf. It's Aquanox. I love these big box games. I don't know. There's something special about them. And I don't mean to sound like an old person, but they don't make them like they used to. Oh, man. That's so awful. But yeah, got a copy of Aquanox for the PC. I think this guy did used to go to conventions, and he used to sell stuff at conventions. I think he mentioned once that he, at one point, had a video game store. You know, and that's fine. It doesn't really bother me where he got this merchandise, but it was priced as if he was in a convention. So ignore the prices, please. But he did have some 3DO games. And that's exciting. So, even moreover, he had some sealed 3DO games. And as I said about Cannon Fodder, I'm looking for a sealed game to represent what it looked like on the shelf when it was on the shelf. So, I bought one, and it's called Shockwave for the 3DO. By Electronic Arts. I mean, what other company are you going to buy a sealed game for the 3DO? But from Electronic Arts. But he also had a couple more. Stellar 7, Drexon's Revenge, Space Pirates, and Blade Force. These are all factory sealed in various grades of condition. Please, again, ignore these. I don't know where he got his prices. They don't make sense to me. I did not pay what these were. But he still got his money's worth according to going rates. So, yeah, I was pretty excited to get 4 sealed 3DO games to add to my collection. It's kind of sad because I only have one little section on the Misfits shelf over here. I'm going to need to do a video game room tour again. I need to do an updated one. But it's one little section and it's about this big. And it's got all sideways face games with only one game forward facing, and that's Theme Park by Bullfrog Studios. And now that I'm adding these 4 games, I'm going to have to turn Bullfrog Theme Park sideways. That makes me kind of sad. Oh, many good memories playing Theme Park on PC. So that was nice to get a couple of sealed 3DO games. And then just a couple of other little knickknacks that I was able to get from him. For some reason, I got a Japanese Game Gear game. Puzzle Bobble. I've got Speedy Gonzales, Aztec Adventure for the Game Boy Color. He had a couple of SNES games that I needed. Pro Sport Hockey being one. And NCAA Final Four. Got a PlayStation 2 game, World of Outlaws Sprint Cars 2002. It's heavy. That manual is a thick one. And in black and white. Dang it. I'm gonna put those guys that way. He had an Xbox 360 game that I needed. Harry Potter, Deathly Hallows Part 1. As well as Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2. And finally, he had a GBA game called Final Fight 1. Not in the best shape. But I needed to add it to the collection, so I did. There you have it. Very, very excited to add all of these to my collection, and I wish that guy the best of luck. He said he would message me if he found anything else that he wants to sell. I said only sell stuff that you actually want to sell because you want to get rid of it, not because you need to. And if you do need to, yes, I will give you fair prices. So, there we go. Nice little transaction there, and I wish that guy the best. All right. Another Facebook Marketplace transaction. This comes courtesy of a friend of mine, we'll call him Romanian Dark One, who showed me about this Facebook Marketplace seller and how he has a storefront. And he's got a bunch of new old stock. I said, okay, I'll take a look. and he had a bunch of stuff that I really wanted at great prices too. So shipping is the only thing that killed it. I eventually got up to $40 in shipping, and I was like, all right, I gotta stop. But I was able to go through everything and basically pick out everything that I wanted. So let's get right into what I was able to grab. This was really cool. I am very, very happy that I was able to get a lot of this stuff. It makes me all sorts of happy. Oh no, I like to collect the weird stuff. I got Reality Fighters for the PS Vita. Oh, that's factory sealed, by the way. You might hear me say that often, because most of the stuff that this guy was selling was factory sealed. For the PS5, he did have some used stuff. PS5, I got FIFA 21 for the PS5. Factory sealed Just Dance 2021 for the PS5. Subnautica Below Zero for the PS5. Evergate for the PS5. That actually looks really cool. Moving over to Xbox Series X, I got Madden 21 factory sealed. And guys, stuff like this was like $4. A factory sealed current gen game for $4. Yes, please. I will take that. I will take that right now. NBA 2K21. Valhalla Hills Definitive Edition. NHL 21. Now this one I did buy used. It was like $3. $3 plus $5 shipping. Yeah. A Way Out for the PS4. I've seen many people play this. It looks amazing. I can't wait to try it. And Abzu I bought used. And this is where it gets really fun for me. A couple of PSP games. I did pay a little bit too much for this. Dragon Ball Evolution. This is factory sealed also for the PSP. And MotorStorm Arctic Edge, also factory sealed. Which, there it goes. Okay, here's where I get excited. I collect weird stuff, so I am excited about these because it's still a part, in my opinion, of the North America set. It's the Mexican greatest hits. They call them favoritos. And we got Heavy Rain, director's cut, in this beautiful gold. Oh my god, I love these. I love these. I think they're great. I really do. I don't know, I'm weird. That's fine. I really like them. Killzone 2. Killzone 3. I am going to try to get the full set of the favoritos. And he only had this one used, but I'm okay with that. MotorStorm Apocalypse. Guys, it's in English. There's English on every single one of these discs. So, even if you don't speak Spanish, still play them. It's really exciting. I love these. Just the way they look when they're sitting on your shelf, on the spine. I think they look really cool. So, I don't know. That's just me. Maybe I'm weird. And then one more thing that this guy had, I went ahead and picked it up. I kind of have regrets because the box is in pretty rough shape. But, you know, I didn't pay that much for it. I don't know, for some reason, I really enjoy some of the old-time fishing games. And ever since then, like Black Bass is a great example. Fishing Derby for the Atari 2600. The Super Black Bass for the Super Nintendo. Just all of these fishing games that I used to play growing up, and I hate fishing in real life. So the fact that I love the fishing games, I just keep buying them. Just over and over again, I just keep buying them. And this is Fishing Star World Tour with rod and reel. So it's a gigantic box with a little plastic accessory where you put your Joy-Cons. I was expecting a little bit better packaging, but you know what? I can't complain too much. With free game bundle. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I bought it. I'm happy. There you go. There you go. And that just about does it. My goodness, that is a lot. That is a lot. Not a bad pickups week, in my opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe you guys have different opinions about what you consider to be good. Wasn't really a retro week for pickups, unless you want to count that one right there, which I'm so excited. So excited. I mean, I did get the 3DO games, right? That's really exciting to me. But I'd like to know down in the comments below, which one was your favorite game that I was able to pick up this week? Let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video. I hate asking for that, but it does help the algorithm, and I do greatly appreciate all the support. And I guess I'll see you guys next week with more limited run pickups. I'm going to limited run store. I'm going back. Let's see if I can't get anything that I might have missed. So hopefully I will, and I'll see you then. You guys take care. Bye.